And then we've got the individual itemization on the loan estimate on page 230 and the closing disclosure on page number 231 and 232. We've covered that in the previous sessions here. It's just a repeat of what we've already talked about. So you know where to itemize it and kind of how it has to get itemized by way of the word title being included, to whom payable. If it's optional, it's got to have the word optional in it. We've talked about that. But let's look at some of the stuff we haven't necessarily talked about. So the CFPB gave us some guidance relative to owners and lenders title insurance on top of what the reg states, beginning on page 233. And so the examples go like this. Page number 233, example 1 underneath number 2, the bottom of page 233, when there's going to be no owner's title insurance, they only want you to disclose lender's title insurance. And so that's a pretty straightforward example. Page 234, okay, example number 2, middle of the page. If there's no discount for buying them both at the same time, lender's and owner's title insurance, you're just going to disclose, here's lenders, here's owners, there's no discount. It is what it is. So there's no fancy calculation to accommodate. We skip ahead to page 236. This is the stuff that's probably of most interest to you. And I'm going to encourage you to go back and read it while I'm not talking. Hey, real slow, shut the door, make sure nobody interrupts you. So on page 236, they give us an example, which is similar to what I went through with you back in the previous sessions. That if there's a discount for buying owners and lenders at the same time, we need to know what the discount is. We need to know what lenders is without the discount and what owners is without the discount in order to do our TRID, lenders and owners title insurance math. And they walk through that very same math that we did earlier on in the program. But here's what I think is really good about the guidance that they gave us. Page 237, they give you some information about what happens when the seller pays a portion of the lender's and or owner's title insurance. And they give you some different ways to accommodate. That's the 3 items you'll see on page 237. They also give you a scenario, well, what happens if you end up with a negative number when you do the calculation? And they give you some examples on how to disclose based on a negative number that's arrived at by way of that TRID, owners, lenders, title insurance calculation. What we're simply trying to do is pass along to you all of the owners, lenders, title insurance in one section, because we know there are some struggles there. Hey, hopefully that'll be a nice little quick reference for you beyond this session today.